Hello, everybody. This is Lenora with the Love and Live Show. So today, my sister asked me, as kings and queens, do we serve one another in love and in action? And I thought that was a good question. It made me think because, of course, we talk about loving and living each day as if it was our last, but we don't talk about serving one another. And then I was thinking about even in the Bible it talks about it. And even my mother, when I was younger, she told me, she said, if somebody tells you they love you, just don't go off of what they say. They got to prove it. They got to show it in action. And when I was going to church, my pastor was like, ladies, if a guy really likes you and he loves you, he's going to want to do the best for you. He's going to want to treat you right. It ain't going to always just be on you ladies to do it, because it was just these things. Now it's like vice versa. Ladies take advantage of men more now. Don't say they didn't before, but they take advantage more of men now than they did back in the day. But the whole point was, yeah, we need to, as kings and queens, serve one another in love and in action. So I'm not talking about like Queen Elizabeth here, where she's, where London and all that. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the kings and queens of who we are. And we are kings and queens because we are children of Yahweh. So we are the foundation. We are the kingdom. And yes, I would love to serve and help one of my other brothers and sisters in our kingdom. So you king over there, and if you need help and I have the time to help you, yeah, I'm going to help you. I'm going to serve you in love and in action and in all kinds of ways because I want you to grow. I'm not going to be jealous of what you have. I'm not going to hate on what you have. That's not who I am because I'm proud of what I got. And matter of fact, if you got it and I want it, I know that if I help you, and to make yours grow, that Yahweh will bless me to get my own. Not that I'm just doing it to get it that way, but Yahweh knows when it's my time to have it. Now, for people who don't believe in Yahweh and stuff like that, just know that in your time, regardless if you believe in Yahweh or not, He will give it to you when you need it, regardless if you are serving Him right now, because He has a way to get you to serve Him without you even knowing it happened. Boom, all of a sudden you was an atheist. Boom, all of a sudden you was serving Buddha and all the other people, boom, you were, and they said, no, you blinking, you didn't even know you were serving Yahweh. That's the way He works. So I'm not telling you not to get the relationship with Yahweh. I'm just saying for you to understand that no matter what, who we are, we should help one another to grow. We should help one another to build. I know just because of where I live, I live where I live. I mean, I live in Oregon and I love it, but it's predominantly white. So a lot of my culture I don't get here. So when I was younger, I did go around and explore and got to travel. And most people that come from here from another state ask me all the time, where you from? And then when I tell them, they be like, no. Then where your mama's from? Well, that's not what you asked me. You asked me where I was from, and I'm from here. But they were saying from here, they're not as nice and not friendly and hospitable and have that southern vibe to them. And I have a southern vibe, and I can honestly say I have not been raised in a southern atmosphere at all. But because I love people, period. But I really do love my black culture, and I think I love them more because nobody else loves them. So I don't have to love them as much right now because, of course, like the movie Black Panther came out, Wakanda, woo woo, came out. I don't have to, like, pounce it up as hard as I normally do. I mean, of course, I'm still love my black people. And me loving my black people have nothing to do with me loving every other race or every other culture. It's just my black people don't understand the importance that they are. They don't know what they contribute to America. They don't know where they contribute to the things that are here. They don't know that they can be more than what they are. And I think, like every culture in the world, serves one another in love and in action, and ours don't. We get a little jealous, we get a little angry, and that's because of our slavery mentality that we have, because we were slaves, and it went from our ancestors down all the way to our generation, and we don't even understand how to uplift each other we could do it for a minute, but then we'll get jealous of each other. And it's like, why are we getting jealous? We should love one another. We should be able to encourage one another. If I can help you, let me help you. Let me give you a handout. Let me, support you in the matters that you need to be. Let's do this. Why do we have to have a reason to be able to support? Every culture in the world supports one another, so it was time for us to support. And it wasn't supposed to be a race conversation, but I'm just saying how Black Panther came in and kind of started doing things worldwide like this, of something that a couple of thousand people have been trying to get people to understand. So all kings and queens, doesn't matter what nationality, no matter what race, what country you're from, yes, you want to serve and love and in action. You got to prove that you love by action. I remember my daughter was telling me, she said, yeah, this lady told me she loved me, and I was like, that's weird. You don't even know me. And I said, because you are a child of Yahweh, you should love everybody. You should love everybody. So when they come in here, you see how I treat them? I treat everybody, regardless of what their living situation is, where they come from, what their attitude. I try to show them in love. And I've seen you do it too. So sometimes, yeah, it's weird because nobody says it all the time. Nobody means it. Nobody going out of their way to help people anymore. You got a few, but you don't have tons. There should be more people going out of their way to show love and being there and supporting and cheering you on than by yourself. So like I told her, if I can't be there, you should already have people cheering you on, because that's the village. That's the village that's going to help you, because I'm not there to do it at that moment. Doesn't mean I don't love you. I might be working. I might have some things going on in my business. I mean, I do a lot of different things. I'm on a talk show that we've been doing here in Oregon for 4 or 5 years, maybe even longer, and it's called the Talk It Out Show. And we now starting to do a YouTube page and Instagram page and Twitter, and because we're all older ladies, we don't get it, and I'm not a fan of computers because I try to keep my kids off of it, so it's hard for me to keep them off of it. I'm on it all the time, so I'm learning, and so then me and my sister do a show, and then I do, of course, the Love and Live show. So I'm learning all these new things and stuff like that, but at the same time, I just want you to know that you're loved. I might not know you personally, but I love you. And I'll pray for you, and I'll support you. And if you need somebody, you got something to write up, you can always write me up on the Love and Live Show at gmail.com. You can leave me a message here. You can leave me one on my Facebook page. I'm now starting to learn to use my Facebook page, so bear with me. So anyway, I just wanted to say, yes, kings and queens, you need to show love in action. No, sorry. Let's change that. Kings and queens, you need to, of course, serve one another in love and in action. And have a wonderful day. And remember to love and live each day as if it was your last. Have a blessed day. Smooches.